to Hospital Radio. Now here comes the wet season at Horizon Mexico. There's a whole new event program on the playlist. I know our rally drivers are ready to hit those muddy trails. So, Degs, what about you, mate? You ready?
Am I ready? I'm absolutely ready, Chris. I've got my Mac and my wellies on, so I'm going to get out there to watch. I mean, the weather here can't be any more extreme than it was in the UK, right?
Well, sure, mate. If you say so. I mean, I'll see you, maybe when you get back.
Okay, okay.
400 meters. Turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination. seasonal events, seasonal rewards. Always fresh. I'm starting to get the feeling that if I call you after every road race win, you will get tired of me very fast. Seasonal event complete. What did you think? Did you like it? Around when it is safe to do so. In 100 meters, turn right.
You're listening to Chris and Degs on Hospital Radio. Now, news out of the road racing program at Horizon Apex sounds like a driver down there is absolutely cleaning up in early competition. 5 race wins in a row.
Nice! Do you think they'll keep going?
No, mate, if I was them, I'd probably call it. 5 is a nice round number. Better get out while you're ahead and leave some races for the others to win.
Wait, seriously?
No.
Oh, okay.
Arrived at your destination.
So, I'm here. Where are you?
Running late. Sorry. Things are a little wild with the Fiesta de la Luna coming up.
Wait. What's the Fiesta de la Luna?
It's a full moon tonight, my friend. Horizon's throwing an all-night fiesta at the resort. I thought you and I could attend.
Well, I do like a good party.
You and the rest of Mexico. Nos vemos pronto! Woo-hoo-hoo! Sorry I'm late! Quickly, you're hard to catch! Wait, where is he?
Just following the plane. I think I'm close.
Woohoo!
Just in time.
Good to see you, Jay! Now, on to Playa Azul. Vámonos!
So what happens at a full moon party?
People celebrate the glory of the moon, of course. There's fireworks, there's music and dancing until the sun comes up.
Hola, chicos y chicas. The moon shows us her most beautiful face, and radio Eterna is flying into Playa Azul for the Fiesta de la Luna. Won't you join us?
Tomorrow morning we head west to the canyons to find a stunt outpost. But tonight,
Fiesta de la Luna!
explore the party, my friend. Have fun. Half these people came for the fiesta, but the other half came just to see you. Hola, everyone. Bring the full moon. I'll bring the big star. I know you don't need help entertaining a crowd, but just in case, I rigged up some pyrotechnics for you. Boom! Oh, don't worry, they are also cheering for you.
Oh man, I love parades. They're always kind of slow though, don't you think? Imagine if we had a few more horses under all those flowers.
Buenos dias! The party's not over yet. Let's push this float to its limits.
I've gone and set up some PR stunts. Let's see what this float can do.
Head for the canyons. Our outpost awaits.
Yes! Speed trap! This float can move.
Radio Eterna, what a night. But for some, the party keeps on going. This Horizon parade float is fast. Almost as fast as the handsome young man at the fiesta last night who said hola and then ran off.
She remembers me! She remembers me! Did you hear that?
Air crew standing by. Everything is ready for your canyon jump.
Canyon jump? You can't drive something like this at Horizon and not test it out on a danger site. Let's do this! Remy! This is wild!
What did I tell you, my friend? Horizon brings it out in all of us. Good luck!
Okay, here we go. Hit the danger sign! Best idea ever. All right, I'm not sure if we'll be able to salvage the parade float. Totally worth it though. My plan is to make this the place for PR stunts. So, I'll get to work on the PR, and you get stunting. I've already built a load more PR stunts. Which one do you want to try out first?
Hey, Thomas. I know you're busy, but I have, festival facilities way over capacity. So if you wanted to push for that next big expansion, that would be very helpful. Turn around when it is safe to do so. destination. You're making incredible progress, and everything is reflected here. Why don't you have a look around and decide what you want to do next? Turn around when it is safe to do so.
So we're back on hospital radio with my friend Chris and myself, Degs. Huge shout out to all the fans who came down to our full moon beach party.
Yeah.
We like a party, right?
Yes.
It was a great gig with incredible energy. Best of luck to all the drivers heading up to Horizon Rush to check out the new PR stunts on offer. So Chris, when that parade float went into the canyon, does that sort of thing happen often when you're mates with Jay Shah? Or?
All the time.
Meters. Turn left. Turn left. Meters. Turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. In 400 meters, turn right.
Ojo, superstar. Alex is busy, but he told me to tell you there's a classic off-road vehicle in a barn not far from the festival.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
And Chris, and we were thinking of taking a sightseeing trip to Agua Azul.
But we're not confident the hospital radio van will make it past the first puddle.
That's true. Right. So, but there is this tough old off-roader people are saying is abandoned in a barn somewhere near the festival.
Yeah, so if you superstars find it and get it running again, maybe we could have a loan.
And I'll tell you what. If you do, we promise to play you a bunch of sick drum and bass tunes in return. Listen.
Yes.
We keep records of every mechanic who goes through the garage. So if you want to try someone else's engine tune, you can. Do you want to continue working, or shall we get these installed? Hey, Thomas. This is the Eliminator, an epic event that puts you versus everyone to see who is crowned the winner. They're taking sign-ups if you're interested.
Hola! Want to play hide and seek? Bring 5 of your friends and meet me here.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
for a new adventure? Perfect timing. So, where shall we go? What shall we do?
Ah, Horizon Wilds. If you love dirt racing, this is perfect.
Gotcha. I'll prep Ramiro for an expedition to the dirt racing outpost. Don't get lost in there.
Hey, amigo! Ready to head into the jungle? We need to find a dirt outpost and a certain big cat I've been chasing.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn
To
right.
Hospital Records Radio at the Horizon Festival. We're back live on Hospital Radio. Now, major news for drum and bass fans.
We'll be taking all you junglers deep into the jungles of Mexico to our new outpost at Horizon Wilds. As soon as Remy and our superstar arrive with their expedition.
They'll probably want some tunes to spin along the way. I mean, if only there was a genre of music perfect for this occasion. So, Dex, how big is that jungle anyway?
It's massive, Chris. Massive.
are a good way to send positive vibes around the festival. See a driver doing something you like? Kudos to them. Hey Thomas, this is the Forzathon shop. It's full of rare and exclusive rewards that change over every season. So, take your hard-earned Forzathon points and go shopping.
We'll be running monthly Rivals events. Lap times are like fruits and vegetables, no? Best when they're fresh. It's not just about beating lap times, it's about sending a message. Nice work.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Meters, turn right. Turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 meters, turn left. 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn left.
The best beats, the best music.
Turn left.
This is Hospital Records Radio.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. At the roundabout, take the second exit. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Recalculating route.
Welcome back, party people, to Hospital Radio. Let's check in with the...
Dex, mate, take a look at this.
Whoa, Chris. Bro, what am I looking at?
Look, I took the morning off, got out of the booth, borrowed a car from the auto show and snapped this amazing shot out by the East Coast. How's that for a photo challenge?
Oh, yeah. Looking good, mate. I was just about to say, though, that one of our superstars uploaded one today, and it's...
Or it's better than mine, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
Fine. Look, play the track. I'm going out again.
We love a try. No, honestly, mate, that was good. It was good. Give it your best shot. It's all good.
People, let's make this next Hospital Radio track a skill song. Dex, if you'd kindly do the honours.
Well, it would be an honour, Chris. Double skill chain starting now, Horizon. Let's go get it.
Horizon Arcade will begin soon. Why not say hello to the other drivers whilst you wait? 100 meters. Turn sharp left. Sharp left.
If you want, you can pin any of these challenges to your dashboard to track your progress.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Hey Thomas, I have blueprints for a bunch of new adventures and you have decisions to make.
Horizon Baja, eh? Perfect location for the cross-country racing outpost. You want to set up a new street racing outpost, eh? Let's say I know a guy in Guanajuato.
Why don't I hook you up with Ramiro and the extremely mysterious unknown racer who runs meetups in Guanajuato?
You're listening to Hospital Radio. Horizon, it's
30 stars across all speed traps. Are we under-tuning these or...? No, wait. I forgot, it's you. The scores are probably fine.
Most of their own.
Ooh, yeah. I tell you what, bruv, I'm gassed for this one.
Why's that, Dex? I mean, all-night parties, wicked street racing.
No. Rami, he promised me to show where the best vegan gorditas are in Guanajuato. Now, Chris, play the track. I'm getting starving, mate.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn sharp left. Turn sharp left.
Oh yeah! Speed, handling, precision control. 3 out of 3 stars with speed zone again.
In 400 meters, turn right. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Hospital records. Bringing you the biggest beats all year round. Nice. Well done to the driver who just found the first fast travel sign out of Horizon Mexico. We'll get those costs down before long.
Wait, what? Hold up, Chris. I understand most of the technology here. I understand hype and festival expansions. I even understand how we can rewind time. But transport discounts for smashing a bunch of wooden boards. I mean, how does that even...
Shh, Degs, mate. Not on the air, mate.
Rami, nice ride.
I have to look good for my old compadres. And I thought, what looks better than beating a Horizon superstar into your hometown? First to the Basilica wins.
Vámonos! Let's do this!
So, there's a bit of a street scene around here.
Maybe. Back then I was just a little kid learning to drive with my mommy and my tios. I couldn't even reach the pedals. But you know, they do say that the most fierce street racer in all of Mexico comes from Guanajuato.
Ah, do they really?
Pues sí, they say he's never lost a race. Who knows if he'll make an appearance at Horizon?
And does this feared street racer have a name?
Oh, many names. They call him El Jefe, El Perrón, El Guapo, El Valiente. You might meet him one day. But not if you can't even beat me to them. Coming up from Guanajuato. Wait till you see the city at night. city in Mexico. The name means Hill of Frogs.
That's not very street racing.
Bet you've never seen a frog at top speed, superstar. Put a cafe there. Turn up, turn up!
Sorry, folks.
That's okay. The tunnels were built to keep the city from flooding, but they are perfect for El Jefe and the local street racers. Oh, and watch for traffic. These streets can get busy, but I've heard the racers find it adds to the challenge. And I mean, so I've heard. Final stretch. The Basilica is just around the corner.
I wish El Jefe could see us now.
Oh, he can, my friend. Now get across the finish line.
La Basílica Colegiata de Nuestra Señora de Guanajuato. Racers come here to ask Our Lady for her blessing. You know, I might be able to contact El Jefe. I hear he's pretty strict, but if he thinks you're good enough to join the street scene, then who knows?
Dude, I know it's you.
Está bueno, pues. Then you're in. Come on, let's go meet my compadres.
Well, now my darkest secret is out, my friend. I have something else to show. Follow me.
Where are we going now?
Out of the city, to our racers meetup.
Does your family know about El Jefe?
Are you kidding? My father would be furious, and my uncle Carlos would challenge me to a race before every family meal.
Well, you can't keep street scene a secret anymore.
You're going to have to show these racers how it's done. They've never been part of a festival before.
Sure they'll learn fast.
Lesson número uno. Give the people what they want.
And what do the people want?
Someone willing to bend the rules. And we have company. Meet my compadres. When we started this meetup, we were just a few kids racing around in old bochos. Since then, the racers, the engines, the party have all grown a little bit. Sorry about all the mystery, by the way. It was nice to visit home as myself for a change.
It was fun. Thanks for showing me your hometown, Remy.
My problema, my friend. Welcome to Horizon Street Scene.
Welcome to Horizon Street Scene. Fully approved and ready to go. Take a look.
I've set up street races all across Mexico. There's a lot of people who want to take you on. No pressure.
Racers are swarming into Horizon Street Scene, even though it's not very underground anymore. Whatever you do, don't tell them. It's important for their street cred.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn around when it is safe to do so. so. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Hola, my friend. Are you ready to get going?
So, Ravi, you said something about a big cat.
A long story. I trekked it all the way into the jungle, but lost my notes. Why don't I explain it on the way? First, let's retrace my steps. We head south, across the highway, and over the hills. Vámonos!
I thought big cats would avoid major highways.
Not this one, my friend. Mira, next, I turned off-road and hit a danger sign on the way into Mulegé. Welcome to Mulegé! My aunt, Tia Rosa, runs a stall in the craft market. She was the one who first told me about the big cat. Now I have your help, I'm sure we'll find it. Next, I went across the bridge and into the jungle. We're getting close.
Hold up, man. You owe me a long story.
Perdón, let me explain. I was given coordinates of where this big cat was last sighted. But the plane had mechanical problems on takeoff. I barely got it off the ground.
So you dumped your cargo?
Exacto! I lost everything and I never even saw the cat. But now you're here to help. And it's on the way. Por favor. This is the place! I left my car at the far end of the runway. All my stuff, including my notes, should be in the flight cases. Think you can find them too?
The big cat is a car, right? I'm guessing Jaguar?
Obviously! Sorry, did I not mention? It's a barn find. Drop me off at my car once you've found it. My notes. Tia Rosa said the Jaguar was abandoned by its owner 20 years ago. I marked out the rough location on your map. The flight recorder! It's designed to survive any crash. Maybe not getting run over by a car, but...
I don't see you getting out to grab it.
My spare flight suit. What did you think? You can keep it if you like.
This one's empty. What was this airfield for anyway?
Local fruits and vegetables, maybe? Some winnings I made on the street scene. Gracias, my friend. I've been looking for this one. Here's my car. Drop me around here when you're ready to leave. Alex wants the biggest dirt racing program Horizon has ever seen. And we are going to give it to him.
Get lost if we follow the river! Watch your head! How would you like to visit some old friends along the way?
Absolutely.
Welcome to Xmal! Once the most powerful city in the region. But I'm afraid we missed my friends by about 1,000 years. Legend has it, La Pirámide del Adivino was built in a single night. It takes us 2 days just to set up a festival stage. El Palacio del Gobernador. They say it's built to align with the stars during the wet season. We'll have to come back and check. We'll take this road. Getting close now. I promised you dirt roads, didn't I? Ale and I used to race buggies around here when we were teenagers. I always won.
I hope you've grown out of your rivalry.
Rivalry? My friend, in Mexico we call that family. Let's go back across the river. This is Agua Azul. We're so close now. Keep going. We're deep in the heart of the jungle now, my friend. It's just us and the wildlife of La Selva. These roads are treacherous, only reached by the most capable cars.
All those that parachute down from cargo planes.
Yeah, those two.
Oh no! Have we stopped?
They'll be back, my friend. Big dirt racing fans.
Are those howler monkeys? We didn't have them back in the UK.
Your jungles must be very boring. And here we are. The waterfalls are right around the corner. Cascadas de Agua Azul. What do you think? Is the Mexican jungle good enough for Alex and the best dirt racers in the world?
It's perfect. I just hope the dirt racers are good enough for the Mexican jungle.
I know what you were thinking all the way through that jungle. This place would be perfect for dirt racing. Funny! I had the same thought. Check it out. Horizon Wilds. A little festival of my own where we celebrate all things dirt racing.
I've started you off simple with a few events, and the drivers and fans have challenges to match. So, off you go and get dirty!
Hey, amigo! The Universidad is sending a technician to do some research at our festival outposts. And he needs a driver.
Be nice to him. He's my baby cousin Juan. Hola. My name is Juan Maria Garcias. The university assigned me to conduct research at Horizon Outposts. And my cousins, Rami and Ale, said they could introduce me to a Horizon driver. Muy especial. And I guess that's you.
Me? Hey, I'm just here to help. Thanks, Juan.
Hey, Thomas. Got a moment to look over some adventures? Thought you might.
You, Alex, Ramiro, and every single fan messaging me to ask when this is opening. Great news. I'll tell them all very soon, shall I?
Oh, this is going to be good.
Hey, amigo! I think we should show Horizon why the Baja is home to the biggest off-road race on Earth. And if we have time, we might set up an outpost or something.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Arrived at your destination.
Right, listen to this. I met some American collectors at the festival last night, and they said they were close to tracking down a stone-cold classic right here in Mexico. So, I was thinking, if we find it first...
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
joy. It's Strip Run!
Hola, mi amigo. Perdóname, but I've been contacted by the university and Horizon Street Scene. I need a driver who's fast and smart.
Well, I'm flattered.
Meet me in downtown Guanajuato. We'll get to work. This is a drift run. You have to stick to the roof. But traction is optional.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Sharp left. Turn sharp left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, turn left.
Horizon Wave. Horizon Wave.
Turn left.
Beats to drive to. Horizon, Isabel Moss here. So I'm kind of disappointed with the results of this last expedition. Alright, there was a pretty cool car and a brand new dirt racing outpost, but Rami promised a big jungle kitty, and no big jungle kitty. Now all I've got is these two furballs that hang out in the booth with me. Yes, Luna Mabel, I'm talking to you. You wouldn't last 5 minutes in the jungle, would you? Come here. I love you anyway. Here's a track.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. roundabout. Take the third exit.
Thank you for coming. Now, first, the university wants us to map out the city. Ready to take a tour?
In a GR Supra? Absolutely.
Now, this might be an intimate tour. The Horizon street scene are watching. So, can we do it rapido?
I can do that.
The Alhóndiga has been a great house, fortress, school, prison, and now a museo.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Hidalgo, built as a train station, but now a beloved marketplace. Plaza de la Paz, our famous triangular town square, surrounded by beautiful architecture. The Basílica Colegiata de Nuestra Señora de Guanajuato, that beautiful bald yellow. Magnifico! Then, don't miss the Templo de San Francisco, with that unmistakable pink hue.
In 100 meters, turn right.
Teatro Principal, the oldest in the city, home of art and culture. Climb the steps to the Universidad de Guanajuato. Visit some of my profesores. Oh, wow. Mexico has so much to offer. I'm really struggling to get everything in. I think I'm going to pass out. No, keep going.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. 100 meters, turn left.
You can change mine at the same time. Get on up off the bench when it's game time. If you ain't got no motivation, you can take mine. Cause it's easy to see if you can't climb. At the rate of one behind if you can't climb. And if you purpose to
then finally, we have the Hotel Castillo. Is it a hotel? Is it a castle? Well, why not both?
Change your world, change your world.
Now, this might be an intimate tour, but the Horizon street scene are watching. So, can we do it rapido?
I can do that.
The Alhóndiga has been a great house, fortress, school, prison, and now a museo.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Hidalgo, built as a train station, but now a beloved marketplace. Plaza de la Paz, our famous triangular town square, surrounded by beautiful architecture. The Basílica Colegiata de Nuestra Señora de Guanajuato, that beautiful bald yellow. Magnifico! Then, don't miss the Templo de San Francisco, with that unmistakable pink hue.
In 100 meters, turn right.
Teatro Principal, the oldest in the city, home of art and culture. Climb the steps to the Universidad de Guanajuato. Visit some of my profesores. Oh, wow. Mexico has so much to offer. I'm really struggling to get everything in. I think I'm going to pass out. No, keep going.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. 100 meters. Turn left.
You can change mine at the same time. Get on up off the bench when it's game time. If you ain't got no motivation, you can take mine. Cause it's easy to see if you ain't blind. Let the rain know how high up you can't climb. And if the purpose to your life is what you can't find.
And finally, we have the Hotel Castillo. Is it a hotel? Is it a castle? Well, why not both?
Cause it's easy to see if you ain't blind.
Did we make it? Are we finished? Oh, thank goodness for that. 500 years of history in less than 5 minutos. You really are fast, my friend. I'll call you again soon.
Thanks for the talk, Juan. See you soon.
For all the dreamers out there with your head in the clouds, don't have no fear. For all the lovers out there with your heart on your sleeve, make this your year. Take a chance, step out on the ledge. Don't listen to the doubts that are in your head and change your world. Yeah, I said change your world. And you can change mine at the same time. Get on up off the bench when it's
Hola, mi amigo. Juan Garcia's here. How would you like to do some research on high-speed camera technology?
I would like that very much.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so. At the roundabout, take the first exit. At the roundabout, take the third exit.